Good morning, Grand Rising, and welcome to your tomorrow that God granted to you because He kept you through the night. Welcome back to AM with Kim, y'all. It's good to be back. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to a beautiful, marvelous Monday. Yes, I'm doing a new edition. I am in the truck on the road going back to work, y'all. It's all good. Thank the Lord, because somebody will be blessed to have my job. So I am not ungrateful. So let me start that saying it by saying that. Nevertheless, here I am. I'm headed back, and I'm glad to be back in front of you all this week. I took a week off. I hope you spent some time catching up on all those 98 videos. I was wrong when I said my last video. I said 92. It was 98. So hopefully you had time to watch some more, and if you haven't already, you still have time, because that's the beauty of technology. You can check it out whenever you feel like it. So welcome back. It's good to get back on here and run my mouth. But yeah, it's a blessed day. It is a blessed day. But I have to be honest though. That's why I'm doing this in the truck, because I was up at 5 o'clock. I just couldn't get up moving. Like, I just had to lay there and get myself together. I did get up and read my devotionals and do all of that and have my prayer time, and then I laid back down for a few minutes. I didn't go to sleep. I just laid back down. I just needed, my body was like, nah, Kim, not yet. And so I was just moving slowly. I was moving like a turtle this morning, but thank the Lord I'm moving, because it could be otherwise. So I am grateful. And I'm glad to be back here. So I'm in the car. I'm paying attention to the road, but I was gonna get my video in, and because I don't know, once we get in here and get all this professional development going and all of this, rah stuff, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it. So here I am. So welcome back, and for my regulars, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this journey, welcome aboard. I am glad you have decided to come and sit with me for a little bit to hear what's on my mind. This is my AM morning motivation with AM with Kim. And then if you circle back around this evening for PM with Kim, I'll have something to say for my evening inspiration. But yeah, it's good to get back on here and get back into connecting back to what I enjoy, and tapping into this piece of my purpose. So I ain't gonna hold you long. I ain't gonna hold you long, for real, because I'm driving. I can drive, I can multitask, I do well, but I'm gonna keep this one will be one of the shorter ones. How about that? Nevertheless, I appreciate you circling back and sitting with me. So guess what, y'all? It's early. It's 7:20. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your smoothie, your protein shake, your oatmeal, your yogurt, whatever it is you're sipping on or chewing on. And if you're in your office, for y'all big time people, or if you at your desk or your cubicle, sit back with me for a minute, and I have something to say to y'all, especially about work today. And then for those of you who are in the car like me, pay attention to the road, but turn up the volume and ride with me, all right? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you long, but just before I get into my motivational moment, if you're wondering, I got on my Commander shirt today. Our theme at my school is something about draft day or something. I don't be thinking about work until I gotta go back, but it's something like draft day or drafting a new season or something, and they want us to wear jerseys, and I don't have any jerseys. I was like, I don't have any jerseys. So I'm wearing my t-shirt, repping my hometown team. But on the low, I am a fan of the Steelers, so I root for them too. So nevertheless, all right, so let's jump into this motivational moment here and get going, so that I hope this blesses your day. Hopefully you will start off your day, and your Monday will be a magnificent, marvelous one. All right, so the motivational moment for this morning reads, don't be afraid to spend money on traveling. Be afraid of growing old and realizing that the only place you ever went was to work. Come on. We do. And for those of you who don't have to work, God bless you. I'm trying to come live like you live it. But nevertheless, for those of us who have to work, do it with fidelity. Steward your job. Do it well. Do it unto the Lord. It says, whatever you do, do it unto the Lord. However, you are not only supposed to just work. I need for y'all, especially y'all workaholics who are addicted to your job or married to your job, and you married to somebody else, but you married to your job first, but that's a whole nother video. We are not just put here to work. We are put here to enjoy life. You shouldn't be born, work, and then die. That is not how your life is supposed to transpire. That is not how you are supposed to live. And yes, we have to work. Yes, we have to make a living. Yes, we have to take care of our families. Yes, those things are important. However, we are not to sacrifice our care and our well-being just to work. That's not how it should be. And so I say all of that to say, do your job, go on your job, do it with fidelity, do it well, do things decently in order. But I said in another one of my videos, take your leave. That's what it's for. You are not supposed to work, and not take your leave. And when taking that leave means going to travel. If you can't get outside of the United States or whatever, wherever, get somewhere. Travel somewhere. You should not just be getting up, going to work, getting up, going to work, and that's it. Take your leave and travel. And if you can't afford to go abroad and you can't afford to fly, you can. If you have a car, you can put some gas in that car. You can drive somewhere. You can find you some Groupons and find you some coupons and get you some deals. They got all kinds of tricks and trades out here for you to be able to go somewhere and stay somewhere for a couple days, if nothing else. But you must incorporate traveling and not just working, because life will get away from you. Life will get away from you, and you will miss out, and then you're gonna be uptight and angry because you haven't done anything except for work. Who wants to do that? And I think about people who talk about, oh, I'm going to save up, I'm going to travel. When I retire, I'm saving my money, I'm going to travel. And then some people die and they don't even get to travel. Come on, y'all. At least that ain't going to be Kim's story. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm going to take my time because we have to, I'm almost about to miss my turn, y'all. We got to take some time. You got to travel. So I say all of that not to tell you that I ain't doing it. Because guess what, y'all? I am audacious. I am bold. Because guess what I'm getting ready to do? When I go in here, I'm starting in a new district. Well, it's not a new district to me per se, because I grew up in this district, and then I started first teaching in this district, and I left, and I'm coming back this year. And granted, I know my principal personally. However, even if I didn't, it's my first day back, y'all. And guess what I'm getting ready to do? I'm going up in this piece and putting in my leave. I'm turning 55 this year on my birthday in September. I'm going in today and I'm putting in a week's leave. Yes, I am. I haven't booked any trips or anything. I'm going somewhere. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. I'm going to do something. I know one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be at work. This is a milestone. Even if it wasn't a milestone, I'm going to have some time for me. I'm taking some time. So yes, I am. I'm boldly going to strap my tail right in here today. When I get the first break, I'm putting in my time for the whole week. And I'm going somewhere. And even if I don't go anywhere, I ain't going to work. So I ain't telling you something that I won't do, that I haven't done. And thank God for my mama. My mother, she instilled those things. And you know, she couldn't afford to travel anyway, but she would take her leave. And so I say all of that to say, work is important. Do it to the best of your ability. Be decent, be in order. Don't be trifling, taking off on Mondays and Fridays and all of that, just exhausting your leave just to be exhausting and all of that. But I'm saying if you're working hard and you're doing your job and you have your leave, you take it and you travel. Because tomorrow's not promised. You don't know how long you're going to live. And then you keep putting off to go, oh, I want to go see so-and-so, but yes, you can. And guess what? They have made it so nowadays that you can pay on stuff, Afterpays and Klarnas and Zips and every kind of service through Expedia and all of those. There's things that you can do where you don't have to pay it all out of your pocket at once, and you can go and travel and do something good for yourself. So I am telling you, don't just work. And you work, and then you get old, and then you realize, I ain't done a doggone thing with my life. You know, I worked, but I haven't traveled. I haven't seen the world. That's not going to be Kim's story. And granted, I did travel before I got married, and before I had my son, I traveled the world. So if I never go anywhere else, it's okay, because I've been to a lot of places, but I'm still, now that I have my son, and he have almost grown, I'm gonna travel, and I'm got a new lease on life. So I'm telling y'all, don't just work and then you get old and you realize you haven't done anything, you haven't traveled anywhere. Travel, even if it means getting in your car and doing a little weekend something, a little low budget weekend something, or a one-day trip. I don't care what it is, but travel somewhere and take care of yourself. Life is short. And we're going to miss out on life if we could keep putting off, waiting for the stars to align. Guess what? The stars are not going to align perfectly. You take them stars and you align them to the best of your ability to work your thing, working for you. But if you sitting around waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, it's not going to manifest until you make it manifest. So I implore you to do the things that you need to do to take care of yourself, and traveling is one of those gifts that you need to give yourself. It is. And just, make it a priority. Make it a priority. And if you're married, when I was married, my goal was like to take a trip, you and your spouse, you and your significant other, take a trip together, and then do a girl's trip or a guy's trip away from, your spouse. And then if you have kids, you have a family vacation. And here's the deal. I'm sorry. I just, it's the way I grew up. But if you traveling, and then you go on the girls trip and you on the guys trip and you and this, that, you got kids and they ain't never been anywhere, shame on you. Shame on you. Because if you traveling, your kids should be traveling too. So make it a priority to travel for yourself. If you're married, that you're all traveling together at some point during the year. And if you have a family, you all are traveling together, and then you do something on your own. And that requires intentional budgeting. So stuff you wasting your money on, you need to factor in something to do for yourself to travel. So that's my motivational moment. I hope I helped somebody this morning. I hope I inspired you to look at life a little differently, to prioritize yourself, and to not be married to your job. Do your job well. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But make sure that you don't work, and then you look up and you get old and you haven't done anything except for work, and you haven't traveled anywhere, and you haven't done anything to fulfill some of those things in your heart. So that's my motivational moment, y'all. I hope it inspired you, because this inspired me. I can't wait to get in there to put in my leave, y'all. Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what? They can talk about you. Let them talk about you. That ain't your business. What people say about you or think about you ain't your business. It's not. Just do your job, do it well, and use your time. And when you use your time, make sure you travel and do something for yourself. So that's it. That's all, y'all. Go out and be great today. Go and be great today. It's dreary over here, so I would say go out and get some sun on your skin. Go out and get some light on your face. Breathe in some fresh air. Do say your prayers. Say thank you. And just have a wonderful day. No, it's a Monday. So a marvelous, magnificent day. And while you're doing that, be good to somebody. Be gracious, be kind, extend a helping hand, do a good deed, and all of those things don't cost you any money. They only cost you a little bit of time and compassion. So everybody, be good to somebody today. Be the reason why somebody smiles today. And when you're being good to somebody else, don't forget to be good to yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And just be kind, because you don't know what people are going through, and you don't want to be the reason that somebody's day is ruined because you are not right. Okay, so if you're not right, just stay away from people and keep your mouth shut off of them. And speak life over yourself first, and then speak life over everybody that you encounter today. And if anybody tries to do otherwise to you and not speak life over you, rebuke them. You go one way, let them go their way. And you take care of your mind, body, and spirit. And then spread love, y'all. Spread love like never before, because we need it in this world that we're living in. Love will conquer all. Light will dispel the darkness. And we do it one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time. So just go and be great. Go and be great. And I pray that you have a blessed and beautiful day on purpose. Don't allow anybody to steal your joy today. And I hope I inspired you to start thinking about planning that trip. There's so many resources out there. Take a trip. You'll come back and thank me. All right, so if you haven't caught up on those videos, get caught up. Just a little caveat right here. I've been talking in all of my videos, different videos about I tell little snippets and stories of my testimony, but I do have a testimony, a full testimony. And I spent this week recording my testimony. I thought I was going to do it live first, but Holy Spirit inspired me and said, get it done. Get it done. So I recorded it. They're long. It's 3 parts. And so I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not sure, I'm letting the Holy Spirit lead me, but I'm going to drop one this week, part 1. But I'm not sure of the details, but it's coming. So stay tuned. I think it's going to bless your soul. So stick with me. Great things are in store. Great things are in store, and I'm claiming it, and I'm thanking God in advance. And I hope you're doing the same, because our faith is what drives us to claim those things, and then God is pleased and they manifest. All right, y'all. So have a blessed and beautiful day on purpose. And don't forget me in the PM, y'all. I have something to say. I already know what I'm going to talk about in the PM, because it's something that hit me over the week that I want to share. So come back, circle back around this evening for PM with Kim, y'all. Until then, peace and blessings from my heart to yours. I love you. I love you. I love you. Go and be great.